Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Skillet coming to you from X4 Foundations, the Hyperion pack, the Hyperion Start 7.5. And today I want to talk about the economy and really the beginnings of an economy for the player. Last episode, we talked about how I think combat is different. I don't think combat's as good. And how ships boost away and continuously boost away, which I do feel the same way. That has not changed. However, I will say that I do believe that group combat, me against a number of enemies, feels more fluid. Maybe that's the word. It feels, I don't know, it feels a little different. Than fighting one-on-one, because if you remember back in the last video, the P kept trying to boost away. That was what we found with almost all the other ships that we tried to fight, except for a boa. However, now, and maybe it's because we have, I don't know, risen up in the combat rank a little bit. I think we're still skilled. Oh, we're private. Sorry, we're private. So we have moved up, right? Our trade rank is moving up because of what we're doing, but we're going to get there in a moment. So fighting in a group, I feel just feels better. And I say that based off the combat that I had to get the She. I know, I'm excited. I flew it a little bit. I feel it's a little better than the Theseus, but the Theseus is just going to be a little better for the bailing algorithm to get pilots to evac their ships. So we're keeping with this. We also have a Balor, which that combat was just too easy. It didn't take a lot for him to say, "I'm done," but that's what happens sometimes with pirates. The She itself. There was another She and a few kids. KYDS, not KIDS. You don't want to fight kids. In most places, that's frowned upon. Probably. Who knows? So, in that combat experience, I had to go up against fighter craft kind of similar to the Theseus. And I was able to knock out the She pretty early, but I then had to maneuver through the swarm of, I think it was like 5 kids and another She, I think, because Vigor fleets are a little big. Let's see if we can actually, oh, we don't have any satellites there. Hey, we don't have any satellites there. Hey, we need to get satellites. Yeah, we need satellites. But their patrol fleets are pretty big. If you've played the game and you know, they're pretty big. So we had to maneuver through that, and we didn't kill any. What we ended up doing is being able to boost ourselves away because we're a coward. And then we came back for the She. We just left sector, and we came back in sector, and we got the She. I'm happy with that. I want to fly it. I think it's going to be a great ship. The Balor, I also want to fly because it's very Chimera-esque. There's slight differences, and with the new 7.5, maybe those differences are a little more pronounced. I really want to also get my hands on a Chimera, which means we'll have to go over to split territory at one point and nab one. Maybe I'll take you on a journey for that. But we also have 3 alligators. Now, we are still currently sitting over here in Hatikva's Choice 1, where once they leave the highway, they are easy targets. Sometimes you don't get them all. Sometimes they'll run, they'll go back through the gate, they'll get on the highway, they will get away from you. Other times, sprechen sie 3 times over here, we have gotten them to engage in battle. We're getting a little better at making them bail. I swear to you, fingers crossed, that that fighter rank has a minute... I honestly think I do. I should probably reach out to one of the devs. I honestly should. I know there's an algorithm, but I just feel... I feel that has something to do with it. I'm probably 100% wrong. But I'll never stop saying that. But we have been able to get them to bail a little better, a little easier. Now, with that being said, and us being able to start a mining fleet, that leads us into the meat and potatoes of this video. Because as of 7.5, facilities, let's take a look at this. How do I not... Well, maybe I need to do this one? Okay, well, mining facilities, refining facilities, like graphene, ore refineries, silicon, antimatter cells, superfluid coolant. Say that right? Supercoolant fluid? Superfluid coolant. I think it's super... Oh, you know what? You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. But all those base stations now come with a miner, which kind of complicates things. Because first off, we're having difficulty getting miners. We're getting better at it, okay? We're getting better at it. But now we have more competition to sell our wares. Because these stations now will send out their own miners to gather the ware itself, the ore, the silicon, the methane, helium, hydrogen, whatever you're mining, there's less opportunity for you to make a decent profit. So, and good thing we do have 3 boas. We are hopefully going to start utilizing them once I start buying seminars again. But we can start using them to then sell wares. Energy cells is probably what we'll start first. But I have an idea, and money-wise, we're getting there. We're getting there. Definitely not there yet, but we're getting somewhere with the 3 miners that we do have, which are in 3 different sectors, trying to sell to a few different stations, except for... Yeah, so this guy here is going for the methane to sell to the 2 graphene facilities. And actually, let's see, can he sell to this one too? No. So it's to these 2 graphene refineries. This guy, hydrogen, is selling to the antimatter cell station. I thought that was a decent one to do. I haven't found really another one. And then this guy over here is also doing methane to sell to graphene refineries here. And there are 3 of them. There's this one, and this one. These guys are also producing something else. Antimatter cells. Just said energy cells. So this one's producing energy cells and graphene. So I'm trying to find locations where there's multiple stations, where if I have my miner, I can try to capitalize on a station in need, sending out its miner, but then us fulfilling the requirement for that station. And we are making something of a profit. We only have 3 miners and it's slow going, and it was slow going when I tried to have a mining fleet, because most stations are fulfilling their need on their own now. Let's see here. So, as you see, the alligators are doing a bit. And that's good. We need more. So, thought process here, and this is what I'm going to try. We don't have the money to try to do it yet, but coming up in the, future episodes, we're going to take a page from the Accomplished Scientist series. We are going to build mineral warehouses. So what we're going to do is basically a trade station for minerals, or silicon, ice. Don't know why ice. Helium, methane, hydrogen. We're going to start stockpiling these minerals. And then we are going to have a few traders. Alligators is what I am wanting. And the reason why the alligator is because the alligator is fast. Because it's up against the clock. Because once the station says, hey, I have a need, miner, go fill that need for me. That's what that miner's job is to do. But if the station says, hey, I have a need, miner, go, and then it says, well, I'll just buy from you. We just made the station's miner irrelevant. That's my working theory. That's what I want to test out. And once we get enough, we'll be able to do that. Now, question for you, ladies and gentlemen, out there in the viewership. How many of you are finding difficulties starting your own economy? 7.5 versus pre 7.5. Are you finding it very similar to me? Do you find the combat similar to me as well? I really would like to know. And for the most recent videos for the Hyperion pack, you guys have been in those comments, and I have enjoyed every one of them, and I've tried to reach out and respond as fast as I could. There's a lot going on. This is it's not a new game, but there's now tidbits that we have to figure out. And for me to try to find a hole in the economy somewhere that is now built to have less holes, I feel, I could be wrong, I need to be able to find a way to capitalize on something else. So yes, hands down, if you're already thinking it, we could probably capitalize on energy cells. We could probably start right now. Actually, let's actually see what that would be. We'll just create a plot real quick. I forgot we're doing parented, so you start with the soybean. It just threw me for a loop. Hey, we have... We'll do a standard. What do we have for storage? Crap. What do you have for storage? Oh, I forgot we start as parented. I would probably want copy. I can't do it that way, can I? I gotta do that. And now I can copy sequence. And we can do cell. Energy cell. Energy cell. And if we do that, I would want... And then we can get 2 mediums. Let's not hire a builder. Let's go back. You'll have to do more damage than that. 3 million. let's see how much we can reduce that cost. Plan build. Move sequence. I mean, let's just do a basic. Why not? Let's see what that changes. Okay.
I'm going to enjoy sending you to the scrap heap.
2 million. Let's actually swap out
Really didn't want to do
that. This one. And let's just do another basic. Let's see what that changes things to. Still 2 million. So we need roughly around about 3 million. I'll say 3 million just in case something happens and we don't get wares or something like that. Roughly around about 3 million to do that, to start energy cell production. And we can scale that. We can. Is that anything that is doable right now? No, it's not.
I'll erase you from space.
Now we need to cancel all of this, because this is not anywhere where I'd want. Sequence. Oh, okay. Sequence. Perfect. Confirm changes. Close menu. And I guess I'll have to wait for that to go away. Yep, remove build storage, which is a new thing in regards to 7.5. And perfect. Done. So that's not really in the cards right now. So we have to come up with another thing. And I think the mineral storage facility would be a good start. We can capitalize and hoard the wares and then sell those wares when stations need, so they don't have to wait for their own miner to fulfill that need. That's my thought process. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about 7.5, combat, the economy, whatever your feelings are about it. Put it in a comment. But it's going to be Skillet signing out for now. We are going to test out this, my theory, my design for trying to sell minerals to stations. We'll figure that out. So coming up next, it's going to be, there's going to be a lot that happens off recording. I'm going to need more miners. I'm going to need more money. And it's really just trying to get to that point. But this, again, Skillet signing out for now. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening, morning, afternoon, whenever you watch.